Brothers of Fishers of Men for Jesus Ministries. You asked for my testimony from the first annual Fishers of Men for Jesus Ministries Family Day and Cookout. During the closing ceremony, I was moved to speak, but it was completely unanticipated and unrehearsed. I can only speak to you now about what I have seen. I'm sure some of what I have said will ring through, as it is heartfelt. The topic was transformation, and I wanted to admit and thank you for what I have seen as transformation in my husband. We are godly people who have not always been connected to a godly home, or rather a church home with a subscribed way of group thought. When Brian came home the first Monday, he was elated. His excitement was obvious to a blind person. He spoke most of the late night and all of Tuesday and Wednesday and throughout our conversation that week. His excitement made me realize just how deeply he loves the Lord. I have always known from certain parts of our conversation, but I had no clue as to the depth and breadth of his relationship with Christ. His conversation, brought from the Fishers of Men's teachings, readings, and discussions, made me feel comfortable to speak my beliefs with him and to trust that our faith is one of the cornerstones in the foundation of both our lives. I wanted to thank you for your teachings. Because of the Fishers of Men, people Brian know, trust, and care about, we have strengthened our relationship with God and each other. You have to know that can only be done through God's presence. Yes, the loss of personal time with Brian can be felt because our time with each other has been so limited. However, it is a small investment and I have received an abundance from it. I cannot speak for all the wives, girlfriends, and or significant others that are touched by the men in this ministry, but I can say that the Fishers of Men for Jesus Ministries has transformed my life. Through your ministry, I am able to follow God's intended path to be my husband's helpmate. Trust me when I say that is major. To become a follower when you are used to leading requires a paradigm shift, strengthened by God's word. So thank you, Fishers of Men for Jesus Ministries. I am sure this is just the beginning. Susan A. Green, wife of Brian.